Welcome to Luxury Lifestyle Channel, the most expensive shoes in the world. Shoes are probably the most underrated things ever. When we say shopping, the first thing that comes up in the mind is clothes, trendy and fashionable. Shoes come secondary in our list, but they dominate a huge part of our wardrobe. We were introduced to fashionable shoes right from our childhood days when we read Cinderella. Yes, our fairy tales books showed different pictures of the famous shoe that the prince came with to find Cinderella, but one thing was common in all such publications: the pair of shoes was beautiful. It had to be. Somewhere in all those years of growing up, we have fancied fashionable stilettos, pumps, wedges, and now when we are grown up enough to be able to wear them, we just cannot have enough of them. Every other pair of shoes seems pretty and we want to own them right away. For guys, it's all about the toughness and smartness it adds to their macho-ness. All said and done, this list will blow your mind with its collection of the 15 most expensive shoes in the world. Yes, they are beautiful and make us want to be the proud of one such pair. We wish we could. 1. Harry Winston Ruby Slippers, price tag $3 million. As we come to the end of this list, the last shoe is expected to be a bang, and so does it deliver. This pair is actually the official replica of the pair of red magic shoes of Dorothy of Wizard of Oz, but this one had to be different from all its contemporaries and competitors. It boasts a total 4,600 pieces of rubies and worth 50 carats of diamonds, and was made on the honorable occasion of the 50th anniversary of the cult movie. This shoe took 2 months of pain and extreme hard work and was finally created to be the most expensive pair of shoes in the world. I personally like this one more than the original version and every other version. 2. Stuart Weitzman Rita Hayworth Heels, price tag $3 million. Named after the Hollywood legend, this shoe actually boasts of a pair of earrings that belong to Rita Hayworth. What I love about this one is the chocolate color, which is a welcome change from all the glitter and bling of the previous ones. The folded flowers are made of satin and the earring at the middle makes it look like a poetry. This shoe contains every kind of gem one can think of: sapphire, diamond, ruby and whatnot. This pair is now owned by Rita's daughter. 3. Stuart Weitzman Cinderella Slippers, price tag $2 million. How could the master of shoes not create something as beautiful as a fairy tale? These stilettos were created with finest Italian leather and decorated with as many as 565 quiat diamonds, all set in platinum. Those delicate laces boast one of the rarest diamonds in the world, the amaretto diamond, which alone costs more than $1 million. This pump was created to pay a tribute to everyone's beloved Cinderella, hence the name. Now this is what we call a dream come true, girls. 4. Stuart Weitzman Tanzanite Heels, price tag $2 million. Stuart Weitzman just refuses to get off this list. This particular shoe deserves this position quite well because when Stuart Weitzman and Eddie Levine collaborate to create something, it has to be out of the world, and something created out of Tanzanite does not have any other option than looking beautiful, isn't it? Just the delicate straps of the pumps boast of 28-carat diamonds and 185-carat Tanzanite gems. Wait, the beauty does not end here, girls. All these are set in shining silver, which makes these pumps even more desirable. 5. Stuart Weitzman Ruby Stilettos, $1.6 million. This one, too, was inspired by the Wizard of Oz shoes and is one of the prettiest shoes in this list. Made of 643 pieces of 123-carat rubies and a pound of platinum, this stiletto just looks perfect for the dinner date with your partner. This shoe lives up to the expectations from Stuart Weitzman, who is famous for encrusting his shoes with beautiful and rare gems. 6. Stuart Weitzman Platinum Gold Stilettos, price tag $1.09 million. This truly is a masterpiece, which is beautifully decorated with 464 diamonds throughout the body. But the surprise factor which makes you go wow is the fact that these straps which adorn the shoe can be removed and worn as necklace. Now who on earth does not want cost effectiveness in their large-scale investments? These pencil heels were unveiled at the 2002 Oscars and has been every woman's envy since then. 7. Stuart Weitzman Retro Rose Pumps, price tag $1 million. Yet another Stuart Weitzman creation. This shoe reminds us of the Hollywood of black and white era where T-straps were embraced with grace. The specialty of these golden pumps is that big golden rose at the center, which is the secret behind the name. These roses are made of 1,800 diamonds that lends the grace to it. The entire body of the shoe contains 400 more diamonds. I wonder how on earth could Cody Diablo reject the offer of wearing these pumps. These are too pretty to be refused. 8. Stuart Weitzman Marilyn Monroe shoes price tag $1 million. Anything related with this timeless beauty has to be classic, isn't it? Now, wondering why did Weitzman name these after Marilyn Monroe herself? Well, this shoe, which is tremendous hard work and delicate craftsmanship of crystals all through it, is actually adorned with crystals that this great actress once used to wear. This shoe was first worn at the 2005 Oscars by Regina King. No wonder this shoe had to fetch the whopping amount of $1 million when it was auctioned off after grabbing eyeballs at the Oscars. 9. Original Wizard of Oz ruby slippers price tag $6,12,000. Remember those delicate pair of red slippers Dorothy was sporting in Wizard of Oz? Another dream shoe, undoubtedly. The amazing fact about this shoe is that there are only 3 original pieces left, one of which was sold off at an auction for $6,12,000. The 2 pieces are still remaining, one of which is showcased in the Washington D.C. Museum. I particularly remember, as a kid after watching this classic movie, I so badly wanted to have this pair of red magic shoes, and since then for a long time, everything I bought had to be red in color. All you girls out there who are equally mesmerized by these shoes, at least have a look when you plan to visit Washington. 10. Stuart Weitzman Diamond Dream Stilettos price tag $5,000. When the article is about the shoe world, was it possible that one of the empires shall stay away? Stuart Weitzman is very much the unannounced ruler of the shoe world. When we write about shoes, we write about Weitzman. This shoe is handcrafted with about 1,530 carat diamonds. No wonder they shout for attention all over. You think you would need to accessorize at all when you wear this beautiful piece? What would be the need anyway? People will be too busy staring at your feet to shift their glance anywhere else. You can lay your hands on a pair of these for $5. After all, diamonds are a woman's best friend. 11. Catherine Wilson's pumps price tag $4. 18. 450. New Zealand-based designer Catherine Wilson created this sheer work of masterpiece for a charity auction. This shoe took 50 hours to be the piece of work it is. This shoe features diamonds worth £1 million, and each diamond was hand-pasted one by one during those 50 hours. This shoe reminds me of the Cinderella pumps. Well, this Cinderella pumps fetched a price of more than $4,000,000 at the auction, and hence successfully served the purpose of its creation at the first place. The only drawback is that this pair of pumps is not what we would call wearable, but that's how we have always known fairy tales to be, isn't it? 12. Shoes of Nizam's Sikander Jaw price tag $1.60. This elegant pair of shoes belonged to the Nizam of Hyderabad, Sikander Jaw. During the 18th century, the design is so delicate that it actually makes us go WOW over the India of 18th century and its rich treasure. The shoe is fully embroidered with gold thread and boasts a lot of diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and many such expensive stones. The shoe was a part of a prestigious museum in Toronto and proudly showcased India's heritage and opulence to the world, until it was stolen from the museum. Fortunately enough, the shoe was recovered again, and though it has suffered a few damages here and there, it still continues to make India proud. 13. Air Jordan Silver Shoes price tag $60,000. This pair of Air Jordan Silver shoes had caught everyone's attention ever since it was launched. This pair of shoes is a masterpiece sculpture in its own, signed by Michael Jordan himself. These shoes sent his fans into a tizzy, and they have all religiously wanted to own it since then. The best part of this Nike shoe is that it is wearable. Unlike gold shoes, who says women are famous for luxury shopping, this shoe is done with silver detailing and is one of the most costly shoes in the world. It has been said this range of shoes are in itself the brand ambassador of Nike worldwide. So die-hard MJ fans, get ready to own a pair of this for a certain $60,000. 14. Nike SoCal Air Force One Supreme Max price tag $50,000. Next on the list is our very dear Nike. Every man has secretly wanted to own a pair of Nike's Air Force One shoes since ever. This particular Air Force One Supreme Max shoes has yet again created the magic and desire around it. If Nike's diamond-studded Air Force One range was irresistible, This one goes a step ahead and combines beauty with durability. What makes this pair of shoes catch our attention is the very bright neon touch to it that makes the shoes look even more desirable. Side. The upper part of the shoe is made of premium leather and the bottom contains 3M reflective material, not to forget the neon green laces. 15. Testoni shoes price tag $38,000. Yes men, it is one of your dream brands and this particular pair of shoes cost you a whopping $38,000. Wondering what makes this pair of shoes so expensive? No, it is not just the brand, but the Norvegese technique that this brand uses. These shoes are made from the skin of the world's finest alligators and are highly durable. Testoni is the brand of shoes that was created by Amedeo Testoni way back in 1929 and the techniques even back then were quite ahead of time. Well, had he been alive today, he would have been a huge concern for PETA. This house of shoes has produced the very famous custom-made linen twine which was made of soft goat skin. Okay, I personally find it unethical to use animal skin for luxury, but this price tag offers super water resistance to the shoes and is on every man's dream shoe list.